Welcome back to DPSN. I'm Dylan Oliver, and today I'm here with the Week 4 game predictions for this NFL season. Now, last week I did somewhat decent. I went 10-6 on the score predictions for last week, so now that brings my season total to 24-24. So not a great start through the first 3 weeks, but hey, we're going to improve. We're going to get better now. On this week, I will get above 500 guaranteed. So, starting off Thursday Night Football, we have the Miami Dolphins at the Cincinnati Bengals. The Dolphins are coming off of a huge win over the Buffalo Bills, and the Bengals finally got that first win of the season. Through the first 3 weeks, the Bengals have not looked great, and the Dolphins have impressed me a lot more. And in this one, the Bengals are favored by 3.5. Surprisingly to me, I think the Dolphins go in and win this game, winning it 28-27. Then we start things off on Sunday morning with the Minnesota Vikings at the New Orleans Saints. The Vikings are favored in this one by 2.5 points, and I do have the Vikings winning and covering, as I have them winning this one 26-19. After that, we have the Browns at the Atlanta Falcons. The Browns are only favored in this one by 1.5. I think the Browns are a much better team than the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons have showed some good things over the last couple of weeks, but overall, I think the Browns are much more talented, better coached, and are able to get this one done, winning it 20-13. After that Browns game, another 10 a.m. morning game for this weekend is the Buffalo Bills at the Baltimore Ravens. Two of the best quarterbacks in the league so far this season squaring off. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. It should be a phenomenal game. In this one, the Bills are favored by 3.5 points. And I think the Bills are angry after that last week loss and that they will come out here and win. I have them winning this one 31-27. The Ravens defense has not been impressive to me at all so far this season. They just got kind of torched by Mac Jones. They gave up a lot of points last week, so I think Josh Allen and the Bills will be able to put up even more and end up winning this game. After what's probably the best morning game, we have the Commanders at the Cowboys. In this one, the Cowboys are favored by 3.5 points after picking up a big Monday night victory over division rival, the New York Giants. And in this one, I think the Cowboys' winning ways honestly will continue, and they can get to 3-1 with Cooper Rush in at quarterback. Or who knows, Dak Prescott said today he could come back for week 4, so that'll be very interesting to see which quarterback they have week 4. I'm still thinking it'll be Cooper Rush, and I think Cooper Rush will get the job done and lead them to a win 28-23 over the Washington Commanders in this one. After that NFC East matchup, we have a matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are so fun to watch. Everyone roots for them. They're just a great team. You can't not love Dan Campbell. So, of course, I want them to win this game, and I think they will win this game. I have them winning this one 23-14 over Seattle. Now, my next game is my lock of the week. The Los Angeles Chargers at the Houston Texans. I have the Chargers winning this one 27-17. I think they bounce back after a terrible performance the last 2 weeks, honestly. I think Herbert goes crazy and they destroy the Texans in this one. Now up next, we have a big AFC South division matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. Colts coming off of a huge win over the Kansas City Chiefs in week 3, winning that one 20-17. I love the Colts this season. I think that win is going to get their season going, and they're going to go on a run for most of the rest of the season. I think they win this one, and it'll be close, but I think they win it 24-22 over the Titans. Then we have a matchup between two teams who really we did not think would be in this winning record through 3 weeks. We have the Bears and the New York Giants. The Giants are favored in this one by 3.5 points, and I have them winning by exactly that. I have them winning 23-20. This Bears offense, even when they are winning games, they aren't scoring a lot of points. I don't think this offense and Justin Fields can do enough to score enough points to win them this game, so I have the Giants winning, like I said, 23-20. After that one, though, we have possibly the best team in all of football right now. The Philadelphia Eagles have been going absolutely insane. They are looking phenomenal, and they are playing against another team that's honestly looking very good, the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jags have had 2 very impressive back-to-back wins, but I don't think they'll be able to get it done this week. The Eagles are favored by 6.5 in this one for a reason, and I think that they win, but don't cover. I have the Jags losing 27-21. Then after that one, we have the Jets at the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers are favored by 3.5 in this one. I just can't get Steeler games right. Week 1, I predicted them to lose. They won. Week 2, I predicted them to win. They lost. Week 3, I predicted them to win. They lost. So in this one, I'm predicting the Steelers to lose this game to the Jets with a score of 20-17. The Steelers without TJ Watt are a completely different team, and I don't think that they are good. So I have the Jets winning this one, once again, 20-17. And now that Jets-Steelers game will be the last of the first slate of those Sunday games. So now jumping into the Sunday afternoon matchups. Starting it off, we have the Arizona Cardinals at the Carolina Panthers. Cardinals once again got beat by the LA Rams. No surprise there. But the Panthers actually surprisingly upset the New Orleans Saints just last week, finally getting that first win with Baker Mayfield at quarterback for the Panthers. I don't think they get a second win this week, though. I have the Cardinals winning this one 21-17. After that, we of course have my Green Bay Packers coming off of a huge win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa last week. That defense is elite. It's looking phenomenal. And now they have Brian Hoyer coming into Green Bay. This has blowout written all over it. This defense is going to feast once again on now this Patriot offense this week. Packers are favored by 10.5 points in this game. I think they win. I think they cover. I have Packers winning it 24-10. After my Green Bay Packers, of course, win another game this week, we have a big matchup in the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and the Vegas Raiders. The Broncos have not looked good. They're 2-1, but they're not looking impressive in any of their games. And as for the Raiders, we know they're not looking impressive as they are the only team in the entire NFL right now without a win. So, I mean, they aren't looking good. Devontae, I hope you're happy with your decision of leaving the Packers for the Raiders and Derek Carr. But hey, we'll see how these teams play out the rest of the season. Right now, the Raiders aren't looking good. I think they're desperate. I think they need a win a lot more than the Broncos, and they're going to come in and fight a lot harder. With it being in Vegas, I have the Raiders winning this game with a score of 24-20. Finally, we get to our Sunday night football matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Last week it was Rodgers versus Brady. This week it's Mahomes versus Brady. It can't get much better than this. It's another very, very difficult matchup for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but hey, it's very difficult for the Kansas City Chiefs as well. Both these teams are coming off of their first loss of the season just last week, so both will of course be looking to rebound this week. The Buccaneers will of course be getting Mike Evans back, which should help with the very sluggish offensive performance the Bucs have been having. It's in Tampa Bay, but the Chiefs are favored by 2.5 points. This is a tough one, but I think I'm going to have the Buccaneers winning this game 23-21. I don't know what it is. I don't like what I saw out of the Chiefs last week, losing to the Colts and seeing Eric Bieniemy and Patrick Mahomes fighting. I don't love to see it. I think there could be some real issues going on in Kansas City. So I have the Bucs and Brady winning this one and not getting back-to-back losses. Then, the final game of the week is, of course, the Monday Night Football matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. In this one, the 49ers are favored by 2.5 points, and I think it's going to be a phenomenal game between two division rivals. It's going to be a close one. Matthew Stafford has not looked good. This Rams offense it's struggling a little bit. The O-line's not fantastic. Stafford leads the league in interceptions. Once again, it's bad. But then the 49ers, they have Garoppolo. Trent Williams is out for this week. He suffered a high ankle sprain just last week, so he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. I think that greatly will impact the 49ers offense and running game and, of course, passing game. I think the Niners defense will dominate in this game, but I also think the Rams defense will dominate in this game. So it really comes down to just who do I believe will make the play at the end to win it. And if I'm going off of that, I have Cooper Kupp making a play when he needs to win them this game. So I have the Rams going into San Francisco and winning this game 21-20 to advance to 3-1 on the season. Well, that is going to do it for all the Week 4 matchups going on in this NFL season. Make sure to tune in next week where I will, of course, once again have my Week 5 record predictions and continue to improve my overall season record on these predictions. I'm Dylan Oliver, and I will see you next time.
Bye.